Hey everyone, KIC here, and if you're wondering why I'm playing this series, well, hey, look at that. I thought I heard some folks wandering around outside. If you didn't see the end, or what I'm, for right now anyway, calling the end of my Walking Dead series, well, I said I was coming back to this one. I kind of left the door open on this one anyway. Namely, oh, look at that. I love zombies popping into existence right in front of me. Now, when I sort of ended this one, like I said, I kind of left the door open. I asked for a little feedback on things to be doing, and you know what? I'm going in the completely wrong direction. That's okay, I'll swing around this gigantic lake here. And having looked at some suggestions and coming up with my own ideas, I think I have perhaps blurred the lines a little bit, and will be doing something that I hope everyone will find entertaining. So, yes, I am in fact running around, and if you give me just a moment here, I'm going to show you what all I'm carrying, and maybe it'll be a little more obvious what's going on. Okay, just kind of making sure I'm in a quiet spot. I wanted to get away from that little township there, just because lots of zombies milling about over there, so I think we're pretty much in the clear now. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I have a lot of stuff on me, don't I? Now, technically, I could have brought more. I do have, we'll say 3 empty spaces. I could have grabbed an SMG and some ammo or whatever. But yes, I am walking around, in fact, with everything except for the Magnum frame. At least I think that's the only piece I'm missing. Which is kind of funny, given that I have found 8 or so of them in my Walking Dead series, and yet in this one, can't seem to find one. And I had multiples of the other pieces. Go figure. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But clearly, I'm carrying a lot of stuff. I am not traveling light. I am not going somewhere to just randomly loot, pillage, whatever, etc. That is, in fact, not the plan. The real plan is, I'll show you right here, you can kind of see I'm heading in this general direction. And if you follow the arrow, that's right, city. So I'll see you there. So I thought I'd bring everyone in as I get back to this place. If you've seen the entirety of this series, then you'll probably remember this from the early days. Thinking around day 5 might be when I started to build it, and this is in fact where I hung out for day 7, and wow, I haven't been back here in a long time. It's kind of trippy for me. I haven't been over to this place since I actually moved out of it. Look at that, I still have various supplies hanging out everywhere because that's what I do. I just leave supplies everywhere I go. That way, if something should happen, there's stuff to pick up. Look at that, man. All sorts of crazy stuff. You know what? Well, I was going to say I might take that, but maybe I won't. Okay, so something I did want to kind of point out. If you notice on the compass, the little house icon is moving. Yeah, that's because I have still never changed my bed point from that one right there. Oh, hey guys. So, here, let's just go ahead and get rid of you. And now I can close the door, walk on my spikes, and we need to go this way. Ish. Sorry, I need to circle around a bit more. Yeah, that was kind of a long way. I was just avoiding him. Not for any particular reason, just because I felt like avoiding him. So, heading over the river into not the woods, and definitely not going to grandmother's house. So, the plan, since I haven't really filled you in on what the actual plan is, I only showed you that I had a bunch of junk in my inventory and was on the move. Let's see, that should have a free spot there. Don't care about empty jars. Found so many of them in my nomad wanderings and various other things that I don't really care about that stuff. In fact, I have a can of food I found on the way out here, so really, food, water, etc. not going to be a problem. Yes, I am missing some things for what the plan is, and the plan is essentially, I'm moving out here. Why not? I don't know how long I intend to hang out here, but I figure what the heck. It'll kind of mix things up a little bit. I've been wanting to do that for a long while anyway, and this just seems like the perfect opportunity. What in the world happened over there? Oh, look at that. I'm sorry, oh, I see. It's a parking structure that was merged into... thinking this was a junkyard. Wow, that's kind of trippy. There's not really anything in the car that I would want at this point, although I suppose I could make mines out of that. But I wanted to wander up here and see what's going on. Yeah, that's a trip. Okay, so... wow. Yeah, I haven't seen one merged quite like this yet, and I don't remember... yeah, see, I don't think I came into... I didn't pass through here when I came through this the first time, because this is, in fact, the hub city. Just thought I should mention that just to be clear. But anyway, back to the task at hand. Smashing this guy in the face with a sledgehammer. Okay, now that that task is complete, let's move along. As I was saying, the plan is to move into the hub city. Now that I'm in the hub city, it's time to find a residence. Now, I kind of have two thoughts on this, and I might set up, we'll call it the, kind of the residence, and then I might decide to set up a bit of, ooh, look at that, a fortress or something along those lines. The place that, well, let's see, let's just go back to the map. That is somewhere right about there. That was the last place that we can call home. That was originally designed as a bit of a test structure to see how it would... wow, quite a bit of junk there. And not entirely useless. I'm going to have to remember that this store is here. Someone do me a favor and remind me of it later on, if you wouldn't mind. Just, I'm taking a look here. It does have some orange on it, so maybe I'll remember that. Maybe not. But that kind of structure way back there was originally a test structure just to kind of see what an active defense would look like. And as it so happened, it more or less seemed like it worked pretty well. Sorry if I sound a little funky there for a moment. I have a cat trying to monopolize the microphone. So clearly that structure worked in terms of as a, I don't know, you could say a home as a defensive fortification, as a variety of things. It definitely wasn't the most aesthetically pleasing, and I really didn't put any true thought into that second floor. The top floor, obviously, I put a little time and care into making that look, I'm going to be generous and say somewhat nice. But I think for this, I'm actually liking the idea of taking over one of these existing structures. Now, I'm thinking apartment, and yes, you're saying, okay, I see, there's one back there. Well, yeah, there is, but I just thought I would go ahead and maybe look for a different neighborhood. Wasn't really feeling that one. Granted, it is close to a hardware store that I did say I would like to go back and check out. But I thought I'd just go ahead and wander around a little bit more, just because I don't remember where anything is in this city. It's been way too long, and they all kind of blur together anyway, so it's not like I really would remember it. But just kind of, you know, checking things out. I do like being able to one-shot these guys, I tell you. I missed that. Wow, I guess I'm kind of obligated to take 59 rounds. That's a lot. Let's go ahead and reload that guy just to make sure. You know, I'm not really feeling this hub city. It's not exactly nice. Now, I've been playing the Walking Dead mode game quite a bit. That's the one I've been playing primarily. And because it is, as the title says, Walking Dead mode, zombies are quite tame in terms of speed. They don't move very quickly, so I've kind of gotten used to that. It's been a while since I've played with them running, so they're going to start running pretty soon here, which means I really should think about finding somewhere to go. Now, obviously, it's not impossible to survive a night. Been there, done that many, many times, and I fully intend to do that now. But that's not to say that it won't get a little ugly. It very well could. In fact, I'm just going to kind of take care of some food and water right now, and that'll also help out with stamina. Give everything a moment to regenerate here. A little water, that'll help with that. Man, I'm not really finding anything out here. This is kind of a crummy hub city. Maybe I should move into a different city. Everything is destroyed. Or it sure feels like it anyway. Yeah, I'm really not overly excited about this city right now. Okay, it's getting to be dark. Let's go ahead and be proactive about things. Take some coffee. That way I can run around to my heart's content for at least a couple minutes here. And you know what? Let's not hold the sledgehammer for right now. That thing is big and takes up a lot of screen real estate. Would like to have a better idea of what I'm getting myself into. Man, I'm trying to think now. Between the two series, I've hit a lot of cities, and this reminds me of perhaps the last one I was in the Walking Dead series, or one of the last ones, where it was pretty much a bombed out city entirely. I don't remember there being any buildings that were entirely whole. And that's what this one sure looks like right now. And yep, it is getting dark. Which means I'm going to be having some editing to do later. Stop and check this car for just a moment here, because there's a dog nearby. That's a good a reason to stop, right? Hello, dog. Yep, kind of got stuck there. That was not cool. I didn't bring a whole lot of bandages with me either. I figured wherever I end up, I'll be able to make some crummy ones, and since it's a big city, there should be a pharmacy, something along those lines, where I could go scavenge a bunch of supplies, but that's not looking to be the case at all. Like I said, I might actually have to choose a new city. This is not at all what I was looking for. Not at all. So if I were to do that, where would I go? I remember that small city there. I'm not hearing any... Well, I'm hearing someone walking around. Oh, you forgot where I'm at. Good for you. Then that gives me a moment to look around some more. Because maybe I'll just say the heck with it and go run around for a night. Part of me wants to go check out what this city is like over here, because... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and run through the night. So I just ran through a desert. I didn't see that one coming. That's where I exited, was northwest and then went southwest. So here we are. Inside yet another wasteland. Maybe this one will be a little better. I'm really hopeful that there's a good sized city in here that isn't completely destroyed. Now, it's not a big deal in terms of... Okay, let me clarify. Sorry, I'm getting my words tangled here. I'm not necessarily looking for a city that has a bunch of things because I can then continuously loot them. In fact, I play with loot respawn off. In this particular game save, loot is at 100%, so it's not necessarily that I'm not going to find stuff. I most certainly will. But that's not why I was not pleased with the hub city. I just want one that is a little more aesthetically pleasing. That's really kind of what it comes down to, and that one just wasn't doing it for me. I don't like destroyed buildings everywhere I go. Some, sure, why not? But everywhere? Nah, that gets kind of old. Not a fan. Now, I see a little campsite over here. Let's go ahead and check that out. And just getting my bearings here, it looks like the road will be actually pretty much west of here. Hey, big guy. You want to come run over here for a second? Say hi? Hey, crawly guy. You want to come over here and say hi? Oh. Spider zombie wants to say hi. And I completely whiffed. Again on spider zombie. Alright. Here. Let's get you guys lined up. Much easier when we do it this way. Not a big fan of spider zombies and their goofy four-legged run thing. Four-legged? You know what I mean. Come on, big guy. Have a seat, why don't you? You gotta be tired after all that running. It's a lot of man to move around there. No one's gonna judge you if you're tired. It's all good. Okay, so... Hey, look at that. I needed a bandage. Convenient. I like that. I had to use bandage in that other city. Okay, so nothing in there. Let's go ahead and turn the light on in here. Yep, sure, I can take some water. Why not? Search the corpse. Don't really want any of that stuff. How about the cooler? I'm going to leave that potato. All of my potatoes are baked, so... I'm trying not to take any extra inventory slots here. Okay, so... The road should be pretty much right over this general direction. At least it sure looked like it would be. Sun should be coming up pretty soon here too. In fact, let's just take a peek. I cannot see it just yet. 6 a.m., yeah, I want to say it comes up around 7, so I'm a little early yet. But I am hopeful that this will end up being a good city and be able to run around and at least kind of pick a spot, if nothing else. I'm not sure I'm going to have a whole lot of time here since I've spent a fair bit running around. Don't think I'm going to have a lot of time to actually get stuff done. Oh, look at that. The sun is coming up. Which means everyone has slowed down now. I guess that's good. That was kind of entertaining running them around, though. And this should be the road right here. And everyone is walking. So, the question is, will this lead to somewhere acceptable? We'll use that as a nice word, acceptable. And you know what? It's probably about coffee time again. Let's go ahead and get that, put that on the quick bar there. Since I don't think I'll need the food just yet. Trying to wait until I'm a little closer to no stamina before I bust a coffee. And again, might not even be necessary, who knows. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this road here. Seems like it's straightened out. But I'm pretty sure it's not actually straight at this point. Yeah, see there's a little bit of a curve up here. I can just see that. Okay, looks like I might have some more buildings coming into view here. I think this is going to be just a little destroyed township. I don't think this is going to be a proper city, so let's try and see if we can take a better look at it here. Yeah, this definitely has the look of township and not city. Garbage everywhere. Yep, this is not the wasteland I was looking for. Not by a long shot. Okay, so now that it's quiet, let's take a look at the map again and see what else is around. Looks like there might be... No. I'm not sure if there's another wasteland over there or not. There's still that guy there. There was something over here. I remember that one. That was a pretty good one, too. Well, I think I'm going to continue west. That's going to be the general plan, so maybe something nice will turn up that direction. So there's a little desert township right here, and I thought I'd go ahead and kind of take care of some of my supplies a little bit. Not that I'm necessarily low on anything, but I actually did stop, and you can see, pick some yucca fruit along the way. Oops, totally missed on that. And I thought I'd go ahead and pull some yucca plants and actually make some yucca juice, just so I could have a little something to kind of go along with my food here. Not that I'm running low on water, I still have a bunch, and I'm actually... I realized, I should at least start preparing this concrete mix, since That was the whole point of taking that stuff anyway, so I've actually been working on that. And then there's this little graveyard here, which, in memory of Madmole. Admole died. Poor guy. And here I was thinking he was actually working on the game. Madmole died again. October... Do you guys mind? I'm trying to do some raiding here. Hi. You guys... You don't mind, clearly. You don't mind that I'm trying to read. And you're totally fine with interrupting me. Great. Now that we have done that, let's see. 1966 to 2002, is that right? Yep. Here I thought he was still alive. Go figure. So, I'm going to take care of a couple supplies, that sort of thing here. And just let me show you right quick, since now it's quiet. This is what I've been doing. So, yeah, man, it's been... There was a airdrop over here that I took care of. But, yeah, this kind of takes you back to basically where I last was. So, next episode, settle down somewhere in a city that doesn't stink. So, I'll catch you on that one. Thanks for watching. See you later. Smash that guy in the face. There we go.